Okay, hey guys. I've been wanting to make this video for like 2 months now. Finally making it. Actually 3 months now. 3 months now I've been wanting to make this. And I'm finally making it. So the video you can see in the title is going to be all the Katy Perry related projects I've done. And it's not all like based on Katy Perry, like there'll just be some references I'm going to show you because otherwise the list would be too short. Now I have to look for the list. Here it is. Okay, so I made the list 6 months ago. Sorry, 4 months ago. I was going to make this video. Okay, so this is the first one, Nick's Game Show. This is the first on our list, Nick's Game Show. And I think I actually have it on here, so I'm going to show you. Here it is. It was originally created on PowerPoint, so I have to show you it on PowerPoint because it's not going to work properly. The hyperlinks aren't going to work. We don't need editing. Oh yeah, a lot of this is outdated as well. So just wanted to let you know. Also, this background's really cool. I've always loved space. Astronomy was probably one of my favorite classes I took in high school. And you can see this Bookworm Adventures thing. I don't know why that's there. I think it's my live split. Yeah, this is when I was doing Bookworm 2 earlier. I was doing a speed run. I'm gonna get rid of this. Save it, I guess. No. You've beaten your best times. Yes. Okay. And we can exit that. Yes. Close the freaking. Go away. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'm probably gonna cut that out actually. Here we are. Okay. So the first thing on my list that I put, because I put a list of 14 things. And if you're wondering, I became a fan when I was in 8th grade. So all of this is going to be after 8th grade. Just a heads up. I've been a fan for a while now because I'm about to go into my second year of college. So you do the math. Or university, but same thing really. So here we go, Next Game Show. I thought this looked really cool when I was in 10th grade. This is the start of my 10th grade year, 2017. And it says, "It's of Katy Perry" right here. And I don't know if a lot of people saw that, but if they didn't, they figured it out here. So right here, we have main quiz show board, and that was kind of by default, and I don't know why it's not centered, whatever. And I just really like this photo of her right here. This one. It's also the main photo of the Katy Perry biography that I wrote. This is the front page of it, this picture, and I actually stole it from that because I really liked it. So here we have the strawberry. That's one of the boys' era. The peppermint is Teenage Dream. The prism thing here, which is just the Dark Side of Moon album cover, but it's a prism. This is Prism. This Eyes Witness. This has nothing to do with Roar. It's biography facts. So if we click it here, this is one of the boys, 100. Which song? Okay, and by the way, this is like Jeopardy. So the 500 is the hardest questions, and the 100s are the easiest. So what song one of the boys picked at number 1? It was "I Kissed a Girl." And then we got a little GIF here. And they all have GIFs or pictures. Most of them are GIFs. See? You got it right. And if you click it wrong, it gives you something like funny. Like this is when she's talking about peacock. And then this one, let's see, it's "Hello, Katy." And that's a GIF from, yeah, I just thought it was funny. And then if you get it wrong, you always get a GIF of her looking unsatisfied like that. Every time you get it wrong. And that's kind of how I went with it. And this, by the way, is Teenage Dream, as you may know. This was a fake release date that I used to think was the real date. And this is the real one. Sorry, I've got it wrong. I meant this is the real one. This is a fake one. And for anyone wondering, this is actually, I think, the day that... Oh, this is a fake day for when Katy Hudson was supposed to release. So a fake release date for Katy Hudson. Probably should have put March 5th, I think it was. Anyway, that's if you get it right. If you get it wrong, which we already saw that actually. It says you win some, you lose some, I think it says. Yeah. And that's why she's like, oh well. And then if you, okay, I saw a spider I didn't screen. I put this little funny meme here because it's the same line. Watch out. It's pretty funny. I saw that online. And the answer is just one of the boys. Obviously, it's one of the boys 500, so it's obviously one of the boys. And we got it right. But if you get it wrong, what happens here? That I actually don't have this GIF saved anymore. but I like it. It's funny. Her face, it's like, how did you get that wrong? You just missed out on 500. And then we go here, 5. Wink, wink, tied Michael Jackson's record. There's always a little note that I write in here, too, so you gotta watch for that. Let's get it wrong. There's that. See, I put these little fun gifts here. And this is 50. Yes, I remembered. Some of these are actually kind of hard. Like, that one's not easy. I don't know why it's only 200 points. If we get it wrong, sorry. If we get it wrong, that's a picture. They're like, oh, no. It was not North American only. I don't know why I wrote that. What song has the... I feel like there's supposed to be a picture here, but it's a See the Sunrise in Your Eyes. It's not Rise. It's not Dressing Up, which these are all trick questions, by the way. It's Hummingbird Heartbeat. And I don't know why, but that used to be my favorite GIF of Katy. Like in 2016, I just loved it. I don't know why. Don't ask why. I just did. All right. And this is supposed to be an emoji. And this is India, which it's the only one not with the city, so it's like kind of obvious, honestly. And then there's that. I don't even know if that's a fact, honestly. I just kind of thought that. Anyway, where are we? Here we are. Rower, obviously. Ta-da. And you saw the wrong one right here. If you get it wrong. Good luck. That was one of the easiest questions. And it kind of was, honestly. 151. Woohoo! And, what the heck? That was not right. 59.5 million. That's weird. I think that was supposed to be this one. Okay, that was wrong. Anyway, so what I had to do is we had to make a quiz game, obviously, like Jeopardy. And then I got like a perfect score on this assignment, I think. I got an A. But what happened is that your last step was I think you had to have people play it, like real people. And I think I only got an 8 out of 10 on the people version because they had to rate it. And he said, Mr. Smith, my teacher, Mr. Smith, he said, oh, make sure you rate it as if like you really like that subject that you're playing. So like I had someone had football, someone had some other artist, band thing, and all kinds of stuff, other games. And I was like, well, this one's Katy Perry themed. If a Katy Perry fan played this game, would they enjoy it? That's the question. I don't know what you guys would think. But here's the game right here. Diamond. She had the most at the time. She has more Diamond singles than any other artist. That was true at the time. Because remember, this was 2 months after she had got her 3rd certification of Diamond. This was in August of 2017. So, Witness Tour hadn't even started yet. She wrote Legendary Lovers. No, she wrote Ghost. Oh my god, who's the rainbow? How did I get that wrong? I knew that. See, that was worth 500 points, obviously. And so it's the same picture, yeah. That's what I thought. Change to the rhythm. I don't remember what happens if you get it wrong. I think it's a GIF from this. Yeah, I remember. It's this one. Yep. That was like the easiest question. Yeah, that was another easy one. June 9th. I don't have this GIF anymore, and it's like really hard to find. I've made most of these GIFs, honestly, if you don't know. Like, I went on the video and actually, okay, I didn't make that one. But on this, well, not that. Well, I did make this one, huh? Did I? Because it says image flip. Usually when it says image flip, that means I made it. I didn't make that one, obviously. Or that one, I guess. This one. Wait, what the hell? I didn't even click that. But yeah, this one I know I made. I guess I used a different website. I don't know. Maybe Giphy. Probably Giphy because I used to use Giphy too. September. See, it's scheduled to begin. It hadn't even begun yet. And it was September. So, Canada. Yes, that's right. What was it? Quebec? Somewhere in Quebec, right? We get that. But let's get it wrong now. Get the fuck out. Yeah. That version is only available from Target. And that's, well, at the time it was true, and that's not true anymore. You can get it basically anywhere. Okay, but a lot of people don't know that. So let's say you get it wrong. Incorrect. And that's just a random picture from when she was young. Okay. But, okay, so this is her sister's birthday. This is her brother's birthday, but 2 years before. And this was kind of just made up. I don't think there's any significance. I hate Bandicam. I have OBS, but this video shouldn't be that long. So, sorry, this thing is just really fun to play with. So, Chicago, Santa Barbara. It's Santa Barbara. I know that for a fact. And by the way, if you don't know, it's the, not much else to say. Now, this is the exact same picture I used for if you get it wrong. here we are. Let's see a little picture from when she's young. Slay. I don't even remember using that GIF, but okay. But she's talking about the Seahawks, and defeat it wrong. And I was almost afraid this GIF would be too inappropriate, honestly, but I didn't. No one said anything. Well, this is different. Also, this is a trick question. It says first record label. So this one was one of the boys. 2007, 2004 was supposed to be Columbia. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, trick question with this here. Also, if you don't know her very well, you think, oh, I just released 2008, so maybe it's 2008. But that's a trick part too. And then you're like, oh, maybe she got signed before that. So, but yeah, she got signed to Capitol in 2007, but it was not her first record label. Okay, I think that's it for the game. That's it. I'm pretty sure all the slides are just game slides. Yeah, okay. So that's the game right there. No. Get out of here. Stupid. So there's that. And number 2 on our list, sorry, that's Discord. Oh, that's YouTube. Well, whatever. I gotta find number 2 on the list. I think it's the board game. Oh my god, okay. So this I don't actually have anymore. I don't have it because it was a physical object, and I no longer have it. My mom and I, we stayed up to like 3 a.m. making this, and we only had made it in like 3 days. It's on my Instagram. This is my Instagram. Like, you can look at everything here. This is when we're in Greece. This is Vienna. So, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Come on. Oh, this is when I got Katie Hudson. Hey. Hey, look, Tumblebugs. I missed that game. Wait, that was 2019? Huh, that wasn't too long ago. Oh, this is a note arrow for her. Okay. Oh, this is a comment I made. It's opinion chill. Okay, here it is. This is the game. Oops. There's more photos I have, but this is the main one. It says my dad thought this was an actual published game. True story. He actually thought it was. So right here we have Katie Cash. If you see that. With a K, see that? And it's got her little picture on there. They're worth a lot of money. The point of the game is it's very similar to Monopoly, actually. So if you land on a bad one, like this one says another feud with Taylor Swift, pay $100,000. So that would be 2 of these or one of those. And then if you go on song fails to chart, pay $200,000. You get divorced, pay $200,000. You stuck in oblivion, pay $200,000. Sued by nuns, pay $200,000. Stuff like that. You get a haircut and your fans don't like it, you have to pay $300,000 for that. Pretty costly to not please your fans. And then you also have another one who danced on tabletops and took too many shots. That's $200,000. You get arrested for DUI. Didn't actually happen, but that's the only one I think that's fake, actually. Unless there's something I don't know. But you can find arrest records, so I don't think she's been arrested. Anyway, so there it is right there. Paid $300,000, I think. But these ones you earn way more. So if you can land home cold, click $200,000, $250,000. Actually, it's about the same as the losing, but it's a lot harder to land on the losing. There's a lot less. And at the time, Witness was her most recent album. Never Really Over came out like 3 days after I made this. I was like, whatever, we'll just go with this. So right here, we started with the one, I don't know why, but we started with Teenage Dream. So we have Teenage Dream. We went in order. I went in order of when the song's released. So Teenage Dream, California Girls. Actually, that's not in the order, but whatever. We have Firework here. We put little pictures. See Firework there, heart for Teenage Dream. E.T., we put aliens. And Roar, we put this thing here. And then Dark Horse, the eye from the video. And we have this, how we do the ice cream like in the video. And we have a snake for Taylor Swift. Then we have Katie's Mansion here. The point of the game, actually, is you go around, boo, 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 and you try to collect as much money as you can. And when you land on this, you have to land on it, and you buy it. And once you buy the mansion, you win. And I think it's like $10 million. Pretty sure that's how much it costs. But remember, this is $200,000, and every time you land, it's like $200,000, $400,000, $600,000. And once you land on this 5 times, well, you only need to land on 50 times, a space 50 times, and then you win, basically, as long as you land on this. And also, you get a lot of money to start. You get probably like $1 million to start the game. So yeah, and you can also get more money if you land on these this Katy Cash stuff, the Katy Cubes. If you land on one of those, you can get even more money. And when I say more, I mean like 100,000. Like, it's a pretty big deal. It's a lot of money. So yeah, this game would probably take a while to play through the whole thing, but it's pretty fun. And the title of the game was Very Perry Fun, as you can see there. And I didn't choose the photo, by the way. My mom just tried to look for the only photo that she could find, really. Like, she just picked it. And we got the cotton candy theme. Total Teenage Dream look. Even the Teenage Dream font here, I mean, it's just so iconic, right? And we got these little ice creams. I didn't come up with that idea, but I thought it was cool. These were requirements, level 1, level 2, level 3. They were requirements for my English class, because this was an assignment for English. And that's what I had to do. I just had to make it. Oh yeah, and if you can see, there's like little stars here on the outline, because these are actually printed photos, and then this is on a cardboard box. Not a cardboard box, sorry. It's on a part, like those things you use for. It's a big giant cardboard paper thing. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Construction paper. Construction paper. Okay, that's what it is. And yeah, so if you land on a star, if it says Katy question, Katy question, Katy question, Katy question, that's where you pick up one of these. And also, these stars are just free spaces. Like, nothing happens if you land on them. Nothing. They're free. Yeah, I think that's it to explain. But yeah, it's like a lot like Monopoly. And I had thought, like 2 years before I even made this, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we had a Katy Perry Monopoly? And I thought that would be so cool. And this was the closest I could do, because she said, don't copy Monopoly, don't copy anything. So I thought, okay, think of something that would be really unique. But then I'm like, but then I was like, okay, we can't copy Monopoly. Then I'm like, what do I do? So this is really similar to Monopoly, but it's not Monopoly. And oh yeah, the characters, we were going to do another thing Teenage Dream idea, but I didn't come up with it. It was my mom. She said, hey, what if we put gummy bears on, like, as your characters? And I'm like, yo, that would be genius, right? Because we already got the Teenage Dream clouds here, the California Girls clouds, but we couldn't do it. And we're going to put them on, like, thumbtacks and try to make them stand. It didn't work, which was sad. So we just picked these up at the dollar store. Oh, it would have been so much better if we had those gummy bears. But yeah, this was my greatest creation ever. This photo here, it was just so awesome. To me, it was just so awesome. And I wish I had it, but my teacher has it now. She's using it as a display, because she said, ooh, can I have your game? I'll use it to display to other students. Unfortunately, COVID happened the next year, and it didn't end up happening. But maybe this year, she'll display it. Hopefully. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, so docs.google.com. There's something I want to show you here. Good thing I used my personal email for this. Where is it? Somewhere down here. Reno Playbook. The hell's that? Sorry. Here it is. Katy Questions Answers. Katy Questions. Yes, here it is. So these are all the Katy questions in the game. So they're legit. They're real answers. And this was 2019. I was like a complete stan at this point. So how old is Katy Perry? Worth 100,000. I think the most are worth 300,000, the hardest ones, or are they worth only 200? Okay, no, they're only worth 200. Okay. So the most is 200,000. But they're not that much harder. So how old is she? That was worth 100,000. That's not that hard, right? Where was she born? 100,000. So this is pretty similar to the quiz I just showed you. How old was she when she got her first guitar? That's a harder one. How many what album had 5 #1 hits on Billboard Hot 100? That's not too hard, right? Teenage Dream. What's her birth name? It's only 100,000, I guess so. First pop album, it's One of the Boys. Okay, come on. You could travel the world, but nothing comes close to the Golden Coast. It's lyrics from what song? I try to make it easier. Look, do you ever feel like a plastic bag comes from what song? I mean, and these people weren't getting it. They were like, firework. I'm like, yes, yes, you got it. Question right. And they struggled. They're like, what's the song again? I'm like, come on, it's firework. And that's the most iconic line from the song. And they couldn't get it. But they got it. They got it. It was like the only one they could get. This one I thought was Dark Horse. They didn't know that one. They didn't know this one either. They didn't know this one. They didn't know that one. Or that. Someone actually knew this one. I was like, how do you know that? I don't know how they knew it, but they did. What year? They didn't know. They didn't know that one. They didn't know that one. Oh, everyone thought this one was Dark Horse too. I'm like, you're so close. And they didn't get it. They couldn't get this one. Name one company she's been endorsed by. I mean, what? Pepsi, CoverGirl, Proactive, Pot Chips, and they couldn't name a single one of those, which is kind of sad. I mean, come on. What year did Prism release? I don't think they even got that one. Name one artist she's covered. Kanye, Snoop Dogg. Come on. Not even one of those. It was kind of sad. Juicy J? I mean, come on. How tall is she? I would accept 5'7" or 5'8", because some sources say 5'7". What year did Kate's Dream release? That one's easy too. You think I'm pretty without any makeup on? It's the first line of the song. I try to make it easy for them. Name one thing she dressed up for Halloween. I mean, Hillary, Cheeto. The Cheeto one, everyone knows the Cheeto one, right? Angel Egg. I mean, there's just so many of them. Just one of them. One of her music inspirations: Queen, Madonna, No Doubt, Whitney Houston, The Beatles, Beach Boys. There's a lot of them, right? Pick one. Queen would be the most obvious to me. I mean, what? She's even on the Queen's official video. Speaking of which, happy belated birthday. His birthday was 2 days ago. That's happy belated birthday to that. So what's the name of the area in Hayes, California girls? This one's harder. It's just California. That's not hard to figure out. Last Friday night, Kathy Beth Terry. Okay, that's basically all of them. Now, and that was way too long. But I'm just so excited to show you guys this. It's just so much fun. These little game things. There was something I made, and it wasn't for school, but I wanted to show you. I think it's Kahoot.com. I want to log into my account here. Hopefully I don't have to type in my password, because I don't want you to see it. Okay, good. We're here. Now, I created this one Kahoot like a year ago now. There it is, right here. Right here. Katy Perry fan quiz. What the heck, 3 people have played it. Mr. Universe. I forgot that's my name. So here we are with Torsion. Yeah, with Torsion here. So this is just another one of those quizzes. I've made a lot of Katy Perry quizzes. There's another website called, it was called Playbuzz, but then Playbuzz got taken down, and now it's owned by someone else. I made 2 quizzes on there. One of them is actually copy and paste from the game show, but one was the first one I ever made. I uploaded it December 31st. I remember. I was like, I've got to get it up before 2017. But now it says it was updated in 2018 because I updated some things. And I updated one thing wrongly, incorrectly. But the point is, there was like 10,000 item loads on that. And a lot of you might know it. It was called Katy Perry Quiz! How well do you know Katy Perry? And that's what it was called. And a lot of you might even know that quiz. And there are some people on the internet that have stolen questions from that quiz. So it was pretty popular. And that was like my first go at anything fan related. This was like my early days of a fan. This is later. This is like a year ago. So yeah, that's obviously not something I made in school because that's what the theme of this is. But it's something really cool I wanted to show you. There's also lots of cool things like I told you, biography. There's a story I'm writing. I mean, there's just so much. And there's a heat advisory tomorrow, apparently. But there's so much that I want to show you or tell you. But these are the most important things. Like the Kahoot was pretty cool. The game, both of the games I've showed you. I mean, the game's the coolest part, obviously. Let's see here. Now, there's something else here. I wanted to show you the Reformation. Why is that on here? Here it is, Nick's project. I didn't name it Nick's project, by the way. Someone else did. It was my teacher, because this was for Spanish class, and this was made in 2018, I think. April 16, 2018. That's when I made this. And I'm going to translate it for you. I made this 3 years ago. And the teacher said at the time, we can either do our family or celebrity's family. And then I said, oh, I'll just do Katy Perry. And she said, oh, and right when I was already in the middle of doing it, she said, oh, we can't do that. And I'm like, but I already started it. And she's like, okay, fine, just do it. Because I didn't want to do my actual family. I'm going to end this recording. And so I was like, I don't care. I'm just going with it anyway. So let's present. This is all in Spanish. So, yo, which is me, I. Me llamo Katy Perry. Tengo 33 años. 33. Me gusta cantar y bailar. So that means my name is Katy Perry. I am 33 years old, and I like to sing and dance. There's a picture of me right there. All right, this is mi hermano, David. Mi hermano se llama David, which is my brother's name is David. He is 29 years old. Tiene 29 años, 29, sorry. Le gusta embarque leaf y estar en la nature. So it says, my name's David. My brother's name is David. He's 29 years old. He was at the time. He likes to leaf board, which is like skateboarding. He actually posted on his YouTube channel, fun fact. And he likes to be in nature, which is true. That's him. I used to follow him on Twitter, so I know. Mi hermana se llama Angela, or Angela. I don't know. Maybe that's how you spell it. Pronounce it. Angela. We'll just say that. That's how you say it. Tiene 25 años. Le gusta jugar de mesa y pizza. So I don't know why pizza's there. I think it means I like pizza, but it means I like to play games, like board games. I like to play board games and pizza. I like pizza. And yeah, de mesa, jugar de mesa, yeah, board games. And this background, by the way, is from Part of Me. I just thought it looked really cool, so that's what I made it. Just background. Mi padre, my dad. You're my dad. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, mi padre se llama Keith. Tiene, how do you say 70? 70 años. Le gusta 60. I think that's what it is. 60 años. Or 70. 60 is 60, 70. I think it's 70. Anyway, 70 years old. He likes to speak and read because he's a pastor. All right. So this one's similar, but I didn't want to write the same thing because I don't really know the difference between these people. They're like, to me, they're the same, but one's a different gender. I mean, they're almost the same person, really. I don't know much about them. Anyway, so here's mi madre, my mom. That'd be so weird if she was my mom. I'm just picturing it in my head now, and it's not a good image. Mi madre se llama Mary, tiene 70 años, le gusta hablar y viajar. So it's the same thing as Keith. I'm 70, but I like to speak and travel because they like to travel. They're traveling ministers. This is sad because she just died like a year ago, but at the time she was still living. Mi abuela se llama Anne, tiene, I don't know what 97, 90, I think it's 97 años. Le gusta estar con la familia y dormir. I didn't actually know. I just put, she likes to be with family and sleep because she's old. I mean, come on. She's old. I don't know what else to say. I don't know her. Mi tío, so this is my uncle. He's deceased, actually. Sorry, I got a notification. Mi tío falleció murió cuando yo tenía 11 años. So he died when I was 11 years old, which is true. Se llama Frank, tiene 65 años antes de la muerte. So he was 65 years old when he died. But he liked to write and watch TV. Now, the reason I say that is because his profession, he was a screenwriter. So there you go. That's the only Tio I know of in her family. So, mi mascota, so my pet. I have one dog. Her name is Nugget. She's 3 years old, and she likes to. This is supposed to mean hump things, and I don't know what lajar means. I don't know what that means. But one of them is supposed to be hump things. This is supposed to be hump things. And something. The joke all kitty cats know is what happened in the live stream. Humping the pillow. Yeah. And I guess Nugget at the time was 3 years old. It means Nugget's 6 years old. Nugget, no, Nugget's getting old. 6 isn't that old, but still, not a spring chicken anymore. Mi novio. Sorry. Mi novia se llama Orlando. Sorry, it's just funny saying that. Tiene 41 años. Le gusta actuar y va a la playa. So what's funny is I used this word actuar recently, and I forgot that meant actor. I meant it was actor, but as actuar, okay. So I used that recently in Bookworm, and hey, I guess I forgot that was actor. So yes, I like to act, and I like to go to the beach. The joke about go to the beach was when he was naked. That was the joke, but he probably does like to go to the beach and act. I mean, he's an actor. And that's it. That's all we have. I hope you liked this. I mean, this one was fun to make. I mean, the background looks pretty cool, right? What do you guys think? Huh? I think it's really cool. Next project. I don't. The teacher has access to this, so she could delete it if she wanted to. She made edits on it, made it look stupider, honestly. Like this random white text, she did that. I don't like that she did that, but she did. But yeah, that's number 3 on my list. So this is, I think, the top 10 or something. And these are my favorites that I'm showing you. The Cologne Project. Now, I don't have this on my computer. I have it on my phone. So I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna play the video for you right now. I'm gonna show you. I hope you like it, and then we'll get to the next one.
Habla demasiado es una nueva colonia de la colección Nick. Si no compras esta colonia, entonces Nick no dejará de hablarte, y si lo haces, todavía lo hará. Pero con todos de esto, no solo olerás mejor, sino que Nick dejará de hablarte. Nick es muy fastidioso, por lo que no usar este por colonia es muy desanimado. Hablar demasiado en la colección Nick solo te costará $24.99, además de que compre uno y uno gratis. Se pueden encontrar en su tienda local de Macy's, manteniéndote con un aroma fresco desde 1938. Comprar demasiado en un almacén cerca de ti.
There's another thing I wanted to mention, number 6 on this list, this parody thing, I called it, that I created. Now, funny story, this was not 2 years ago, 22 months ago, 23 months ago, almost 2 years ago. I had this assignment, my first college instructor gave me this assignment, and it was write a parody of something. What's your style? It was called. And I wanted to make a parody of Trump to the tune of Firework, or Dark Horse, to the tune of Dark Horse. And it was really, really weird. And it was cringe. It was really cringe. And I'm not going to show you that one because I cringe at it. But I did make a parody of Donald Trump to the tune of Dark Horse. So there's that. Something I wanted to let you know about. Okay, there's another assignment I no longer have access to that I wanted to mention on here. A lot of these I don't have access to anymore. I'm sorry. About half of these I don't. But here's one. So there's this assignment I got every couple of weeks from my teacher. We had to write our goals, short term and long term. And I think I wrote on my long term or short term. I can't remember. Was my goal is for Katy Perry to make Roulette a single, and I actually wrote that and turned that in. I'm not joking. This was like 2018 that I wrote that. That was my goal to make her make it a single, and it didn't happen. So I guess I didn't achieve my goal. Now, oh yes, okay. Now here's another example. I have a photo of it. I was sick this day actually, so I did it at home, so I wasn't as humiliated when I did it. So the question is, what is a ballad? Was the question. I said, a ballad is a song, and an example is By the Grace of God, which is Katy Perry's best ballad. I wrote something like that. I'm going to show you the picture, because I have it on my phone. So you'll see it. Boom. You can probably see it right now. There it is. Now, what's next here? Okay, another thing that I only have on my phone. Sorry about that. Apparently my phone is superior. So, okay, back. Something I only have on my phone, again, is when I gave, so I had an assignment in 10th grade, 11th grade, actually, excuse me. This was web design. And he gave us an assignment to make a website about our favorite person. And you can probably guess what it was. I mean, who's my favorite person? And I did make a page of Katy Perry, and it's gone. I don't have it anymore. It's on the school computer. But what I do have is I created a Katy Perry website for fun, just a little short one, and I never finished it, and I don't plan on finishing it because it's kind of not only is it outdated, but there's just so much wrong with it, and if I couldn't make it the way I wanted to, so let's just keep it at that. But I'm going to show you that video. It's about 2 minutes. You're going to see it after this. I hope you like it. I haven't edited it in a long time, but there you go. Not as good as the one by Smack You Twice, of course not. That's legendary. Literally quoted in articles. But hey, hope you enjoy the website.
This is the Katy Perry website I've made. Here's this. So far, it's not done. I've done most of it. So this is this page. It's not even close to done, but it's mostly just copy and paste left to do. Then there's this. I wasn't sure if I wanted to change the background on this one, so I just decided to leave it. And there's a message there at the bottom. Unfortunately, it's true. So there's that. Use her social medias. I put the Twitter logo there, because why not? And now her social medias. And then there's this. And if you click here, oh yeah, I was trying to put the audio there. I should probably remove that. Never really over audio. This is Katy Perry photos, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because that'll take way too long. So yeah, for now it's just never really over promo. But if I put pictures in the future, it'll probably just be like, I don't know. Oh yeah, it'll just be like one of the boys section, and then it'll be Prism section, Teen Strange section, Witness section, blah blah. So yeah, thanks for looking at my website. Go home. What do you think? Hope you like it.
Okay, so number 8. I'm kind of up and down here now at this point. I don't have video of this one either, anywhere. But when I was in, I think it was 11th grade, the teacher gave me an assignment. It was we had to sing a song in Spanish. This was Spanish 2, yeah. So it was 11th grade. And I was going to sing, I can't remember what it's called. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, voy a vivir, da la 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 la. That's how it went. I don't remember what the song was called, but that's the song. Oh, yeah, that was the song. Vivir, mi vivir, la la la. Yeah, that's what it was. But as I went up there, the teacher, well, I didn't study luckily, so I wasn't that prepared anyway. But the teacher came up and said, okay, you're doing Katy Perry. I'm like, what? I'm doing what now? In Spanish. And then she went, what? Roar Spanish version. I'm like, what am I going to do? I had to sing Roar in Spanish. I'm not ready for this. I said, well, luckily I know the rhythm of her song so well, I might be able to sing it Spanish pretty easily. And I did. I was pretty good. I mean, I didn't know a lot of words, and because it's a kind of hard song. I mean, floating. I don't know the word floating. Butterfly. We didn't learn that. Stinging. We didn't learn that either. Stripes. Earned. We didn't learn any of those words. We know zero and hero. Is it Zero? Zero? That's zero. And Arroway, because it's a female hero, right? Arrowina? Something like that. But anyway, the point is, I didn't know half the words, but the course was pretty fun. I still know a lot of it. Yo tengo el ojo de tigre. That's all I remember. And then a fighter is bailando en la fuego or something like that. You know, or en la infierno, something like en el incendio. I don't know. So there's two words, incendio and fuego, and I don't know which one it was. It's probably, I don't know. No, but yeah, that was awkward, and I had to sing it from. And after that, it ended up on Snapchat the next day, and then there was someone that said, "Oh, I dare you to do Teenage Dream," and I said, "Only if I get extra credit." So I didn't do Teenage Dream. And the teacher thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. I just had to sing Roar in front of 30 other students in Spanish, and they all had these lights on. I'm like, oh no, why? And they tried to get me to sing Last Friday Night in English this time. They think Last Friday Night's my favorite. Like, oh my god, Last Friday Night. And I'm like, I like it, but it's not even in my top 30, so whatever. Okay, this isn't even an assignment, but I wrote it in there because I thought it'd be a funny story. This was before Witness came out, 2016, or 2017, like March or something. This was my 9th grade year before Witness released. And I knew this, I think it was either from the snippet or from the leaks. But I got bored and I wrote in my notebook some lyrics to Witness that said, we're all just looking for a connection. Yeah, we all want to be seen. No, I think I wrote, can I get a witness? Or will you be my witness? Or something. Can I get a witness? No. Wait, what's it? I'm just looking for a witness. I'm looking for a witness to get me through this. Something like that. I wrote a line to Witness. And it's not kind of even released, so it's kind of funny. And I wrote that in my notebook. I don't know if the teacher ever saw it, but it's pretty funny. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. So there's something else I want to show you, and this was actually for a grade again. Let's see. This was a while ago, so I don't know. I know I posted it on here. Crap. Here it is. So I made these things. Actually, there was only one of them that I did for school. It was this one, the Chinta Rhythm one. We had to write about something we liked. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was in 2018. And she said, what do you want? What did you want to do? And I said, well, I kind of wanted to do Katy Perry, but that's kind of embarrassing. That's what I said. It's kind of embarrassing. And she said, well, so what other people think? Just do what you feel. Go with your heart or something. Just do what you want. And I'm like, this teacher wants me to do Katy Perry. I'm doing Katy Perry. That's what I did. I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for her. Let's keep it at that. So anyway, I wrote, I love Katy. See, it's something you'll love. I love Katy Perry's single "Chained to the Rhythm." It was filmed at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I love that place too. Tank CTTR "Chained to the Rhythm" is inspired by the book 1984. Oh my God, Katy's a very compassionate person that only hopes for good in our future. Cringe, but yeah. I put the little stickers from "Chained to the Rhythm" here, some pictures from "Chained to the Rhythm," and this really sick ass background that I think I still have it somewhere saved. So yeah, I made this here. Right there, I made that. It's pretty cool. Huh? That's like the first edit I ever made. Well, I didn't edit the space background, but I did the rest of it. And then I was at home and I was like, hey, what if I made more? So I made this one for firework, free meet and greets. I think I have these photos saved somewhere. I think I might have made this one in school because I remember looking at these photos of the fireworks. But these two were quite other ones. I knew I made this one at home and this one and this one. And then you can only make 5 bouncies, so after that I couldn't make any more. So there is none of one of the boys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. And Rice is just put in witness. Just why not? So there we are. And I wrote little notes in here, like you can see. And oh my god, I saw a picture of me. Get it out of here. Oh my god, there's another picture of me. Oh, there's Marcus. Marcus. Old selfie of MD Molinari. I think this is when I first found out about him. It's May 2018, that's 3 years ago. I don't think I even knew who he was before that. He has me blocked. It's not actually private. He's just blocked me. Fun story. I still follow this account too, by the way. Is there anything else I want to show you? Okay, here's another encounter. This happened in school in my biology class, and we had a substitute teacher. And am I about to end? Okay. And we had a substitute teacher, and we had to write 3 words for us to something. And they couldn't be that long because we had to decipher it with some biology code thing. I don't remember what it was. But I chose hiker, witness, and Katy Perry. And now the guy said, oh, did a hiker witness Katy Perry? Huh? And I said, I just picked hiker as a random word. Witness is one of her albums, and Katy Perry was just, it fit the theme. I don't know where hiker came from, or hikers. I don't know if it was hiker or hikers. But yeah, and the substitute thought it was really funny. And hey, it made it even better. See, funny. And this wasn't for an assignment, but I'm going to show you anyway. We had this old school substitute teacher, and he started playing Teenage Dream, and it was the funniest thing ever. I only have like a few seconds of it on video, but I'm gonna show you anyway because I don't think we're supposed to have our phones out. But I took a 5-second video, and I'll show you. I'm gonna show you it right now. There's another thing I want to mention. This teacher that used to make fun of me for being a fan all the time. That's not a project, so I'm not going to show you. Is it essay 3? Yes, okay. So this was it. Get that out of here. Okay. So this is the essay. It's about the malaria-causing parasite, Plasmodium. There's different kinds of Plasmodium, but I just went over Plasmodium in general. And I turned this assignment in like 2 days early, which is really weird because I never do that. So there's a reference of Katy Perry, and I thought to myself, what could I don't know why I thought of it. Okay, so this assignment reminded me of that climate video, and I think it's in here. This. It reminded me of this video, the climate check or whatever.
Writing's not that easy,
This.
but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
I used this. It only has 170 views. It's kind of embarrassing.
Hi, I'm Katy Perry. Let's take a journey and see how man-made climate change
so I guess we're supposed
is
to
hurting
assume
children
who she is.
around the world. Today
kidding.
we're seeing more extreme
Okay.
weather everywhere. And as a California
It's usually, when she introduces herself, she says more anyway, I'm being way too overcritical. We all know who she is.
Around the world.
She knows
Today
who
we're
she is.
seeing more extreme weather everywhere. And as a California girl, I'm not the only one experiencing drought.
Yes, we're in a drought right now, too, actually. For those of you that don't know, it's like this is 2015, the peak of the old drought. We're in another drought that's even just as bad as the other. So hopefully we get rain.
Over the Pacific, in the Philippines, we've seen more devastating tropical cyclone patterns emerging.
Hey, she didn't call the hurricane. Good on her.
Over in East Africa, climate change is helping spread mosquitoes and malaria.
That is something I used in my essay. Spreading mosquitoes and malaria. That quote was the only reason I would not have quoted her in this at all if she didn't mention mosquitoes and malaria being spread because of climate change. She said that, okay? And that fit perfectly with the essay because the essay is literally about how mosquitoes are spreading more malaria because of climate change. That's what the essay was about. And she literally said, listen, let's hear again.
Children who are first to suffer from its impact. Over in East Africa, climate change is helping spread mosquitoes and malaria.
See, but I mentioned that it's not just her. I wrote Katy Perry in partnership with UNICEF because, let's be honest, she probably didn't come up with all this herself. I had to be honest, okay? Let's just stick to the facts here. But, of course, she said it, so she had to be quoted with saying it. And that's what we did. And, hey, that's actually a pretty nice jacket. Hey, she looks really nice there. Very good. I don't know. Let's see here. So, oh yes, here we are. So, we mentioned her twice. Actually, here we are. It's very likely that climate change can make the malaria epidemic worsen because the parasite that causes it, Plasmodium, prefers warmer and wetter climates. This has become more commonplace in more northern areas such as Europe and Canada, which do not currently suffer from problems with the area. UNICEF in collaboration with pop star Katy Perry. So I said UNICEF with Katy Perry. Ran an ad also acknowledging the effect climate change has on increasing cases of malaria. In the ad, Perry stated, over in East Africa, climate change is helping spread mosquitoes and malaria. So yes, she said that. She added that 800 children in Africa die alone every day, something the WHO had attributed to economic troubles. That's true. I looked that up, by the way. That's a separate source from the WHO. There are many potential solutions, yet all damage to the population of Plasmodium and its carrier, the Anopheles mosquito, such as the case in Florida, which they actually have. They actually do it in Thailand as well now. What did the global climate models have to say about this? Do they back Perry and UNICEF's claim? Is climate change accelerating the rate of Plasmodium-related infections around the world? According to global climate models, precipitation levels will increase most in northern latitudes and will decrease in mid-latitude areas. The same GCMs declare that temperatures are also rising more quickly in the northern latitudes. Both of these effects are very supportive for future breeding grounds of mosquitoes and of the Plasmodium parasite. This could reignite the malaria disease in the US, Europe, and other northern areas. While Perry and UNICEF are right that climate change is increasing malaria-related illness, the specific location in East Africa is incorrect. Africa is likely to receive less rain because of its mid-latitude range, which is unfavorable to Plasmodium growth. However, there isn't sufficient evidence to suggest that it will decrease populations either because the parasite also prefers warmer climates. So, one thing I do need to note is, she said East Africa, right? Okay. So, West Africa is actually more prone, I think, because that's where all the hurricanes come from, and so it's more. But it's becoming increasingly dry. Mosquitoes don't like dry, so that's why I mentioned, well, maybe she's wrong about her hypothesis. And kind of the way I concluded it was that, well, she was right that we have increasing cases, but the exact location is not correct. So I didn't put an affiliation or association with. I put like in collaboration with. But that's good enough, right? So that's what I wrote in the essay. Yeah, I picked it up from here, and I just thought, ding, and it actually it fit the essay very well, and I ended up getting a really good score on the essay. I think I got like a 92, 93%. So, yeah. And I have to go show you those other things that I told you I was going to show you. And I think that's it. That's everything I've done for school so far. This one, though, was for a university essay. So it was pretty important. But hey, that doesn't stop me. But I think that's it. I mean, the only references I've ever had that I'll probably maybe ever have. But there was this one other thing I actually just remembered. When I was in 7th grade, I remember the teacher's name, but I won't say it. This was for the whole class, though. I didn't come up with this. We had to... we had an assignment where we're supposed to find the figurative language of any song of our choice. I didn't choose Katy Perry. My sister wanted me to, but not me. She said, "Oh, do California Girls, do California Girls." I'm like, nah, nah, nah. Roar would have been really good. And was Roar out yet? I don't know. Yes, it was. It was pretty new at the time. I don't know, 6 months old. Yeah, because it came out like a few days before I even started school, I think. August 10th. Sounds right about the time I usually start school. So it was, and this was like halfway through the school year, so it was probably 6 months old. Song was probably still popular on the radio and stuff. So, yeah, I probably should have done Roar, but I wasn't thinking of Roar. I didn't really care for that song, especially at the time. So I did Love Shack, turns out, but I don't remember who it's by. Anyway, but the teacher showed us an example, and it was Firework. And we had to go through the example in class, through Firework. Oh, look at all this alliteration, personification, simile, metaphor, blah, 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 blah. And every single thing that we went over in class was in Firework. And she showed us this, like, okay, pick a song like Firework. I'm like, how? This song is like figurative language written all over. How am I supposed to do that? And of course, the song I picked wasn't as good, but hey, it's better than nothing. And yeah, I just thought that was really cool, and I wanted to mention it. I'm like, hey, we're using Katy Perry in our lessons. That's pretty cool. We also had Hot and Cold listed as an example, but Firework, we actually went through all of the lyrics. We dissected it. She gave us a paper, and we went over it in class. It's a very good example. If I was a teacher, I would probably use that as well. Look at the lyrics. I even dissected it myself on another Google Doc that I made. It's like 2 pages worth. Oh, this is that and this is that. Basically the whole song is not literal. If you took the song Firework literal, you would be dead. You would be exploded in the sky. Someone would basically have to kill you and put you in a firework, and then you'd explode. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? What the heck kind of question is that, It's obviously not literal, but if you try to take it literally, it sounds really, really weird. Right? Even brighter than the moon. And then you think, what the heck is brighter than the moon? Because the moon actually emits a lot of light, if you think about it. Actually, technically, it's not the moon. It's the sun reflecting off the moon. So, technically. But I'm sure the moon emits some radiation, but not enough. Not enough. So that's today's video. Oh, and before we go, I wanted to say that I did have plans to make more videos like this, more Katy Perry videos I had planned. But of course, more Bookworm was definitely in store. As you saw in the beginning, I have 3 recorded videos that I have not posted of Bookworm. But I know most of you aren't here for Bookworm, so I don't know. If you want me to post more Bookworm, then just ask. But as of now, I don't really have many other video ideas except for... Oh, that's right. I'm going to be going to Katy Perry Play, the concert in Vegas, in 3 months' time. And you can actually get virtual tickets. They're on sale now, actually. I don't know how much they cost. I haven't looked at them because I have no reason to look at them. But as far as I know, they're probably not cheap. But I might record some video. I think my plan, as of now, might change, is to go 2 nights. So there could be plenty of content there that I could show you. And I would like to show you. So we'll get to see that. And I'll definitely post that if I can. But as of now, I don't have any videos planned until then. If something comes up, it comes up. You might get some more bookworm. Maybe just the one bookworm video because I don't feel like posting two. And one of those runs wasn't that good. I died in the other one, but it was still a lot faster. So, but yeah, I gotta go edit this video now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And sorry for the rant, but I just hope you like it. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Hee hee hee.
I don't know why it's so funny. Oh, should I turn this in like that? I'm turning it in like that. I'm turning it in like that.